water and 3 tablespoons of whole milk. We're gonna turn the heat to medium. Let that heat up for like 20 seconds. Now we have 2 tablespoons of bread flour. We're just gonna dump that in here. And we're just gonna mix until it becomes a paste, almost like a mashed potato paste. It only takes like 45 seconds to really become a paste. It works fast. Until it looks like this. It looks like mashed potatoes. I'm gonna put it in a different container and set off to the side and let it cool down. So now in a mixing bowl, 2.5 cups of bread flour, 2 tablespoons of dry milk powder. You can get this at pretty much any grocery store. And since these are garlic based, we're gonna add a teaspoon of garlic powder. If you don't want them to be garlic based and you wanna like switch up the butter, just don't add the garlic powder. A teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 1 egg, 6 tablespoons of melted butter, our starter that we made, and 1/2 cup of whole milk. Now moving on to the mixture, you don't need a mixer for this. You can always mix it by hand. It'll just take a little bit longer. I'm using a dough hook for this. Our speed is gonna be in between medium and low. We're gonna let it mix for 8 minutes. This is the consistency of the dough. This is what she looks like. We have another bowl. So we're just gonna put it in a bowl, cover it with some plastic wrap or a warm towel. We're gonna let it sit out on our counter for about an hour or until it's double in size. Put it in the warmest part of your house. So while the bread's proofing, we're gonna work on our roasted herb and garlic butter. 1 garlic bulb. We're gonna cut this part, not this part. Just like this. Grab some foil, put the garlic in the foil. We're gonna add a tiny drizzle of oil on top of the garlic with a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're just gonna wrap it up like this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 40 minutes. For the rest of the butter, I'm gonna do some thyme. Just a few sprigs of thyme. I am gonna give these a little chop just so we're not eating full leaves of thyme. And we're just gonna chop up some chives. And the roasted garlic is done. Looks like that. I'm just gonna squeeze the roasted garlic, my favorite part. Look at that. In a bowl, obviously. We're gonna add the herbs we just chopped up. 1 stick of softened butter. Gonna add a little bit of black truffle salt to get a little fancy. Now just mix it together. Roasted garlic and herb butter is all done. Now time for our buns. On a flat surface, we're gonna divide it by 8. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you want it to be perfect, you can use a scale. We divided by 8. What I like to do to form my perfect buns, I take my dough and I kind of fold it in. And like push up at the same time. So I get something like that. Then I use my thumb, my palm, and my pointer finger, and I do this.